Welcome to The Other Dimension with the team, Damon Penny, Ben Winfield, and Louisa Brown. We guide you through the supernatural, the occult, and the unexplained, answering questions that will make you question your grip of reality, with special guests guiding you through everything from demons to divination, cryptids to crystals, religion to skeptics. We explore in depth the true meaning of the unexplained. So strap in, kick back, and enjoy as we enter the other dimension.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I know you was expecting Sunday show from me and Lou, but we've had a bit of a change. As you can see, we have people. We have people. We have guests. We were trying to get these guys on the main show, but unfortunately, Friday night is drinking night for them. You can't expect them to give that up, which is understandable.
Yeah, too right.
The crew that we currently have. These guys are Wednesbury Paranormal. They are an amazing group. We've worked with them in the past. They are the most sound bunch of lads you can ever get on with. I would say 100% professional, but I've seen some of your TikTok videos, guys. But no, press up. So now we're going to see Russ do planking for the entire interview out.
Assume the position.
Sorry, the wife was playing up in a dead zone.
No, that's fine. So these guys that don't know, they are Wednesbury Paranormal. They are in the Holy Triad, or the Holy Trinity, as I'm starting to call it from now on, which is the partnership between the Other Dimension, the Haunted Museum in Stoke, and Wednesbury. So we thought about time we get them on. So, guys, do you want to go around and introduce yourself?
Want me to start?
Can we first, Dennis? Sorry, have you shared it to our page so people can watch? Because not loads of people watching want to watch. Sorry, you need to share it to our page.
So, speak of the devil.
Okay.
There you go.
Sure.
Evening, Craig.
Hi, Craig. Right. Yeah.
Long time no see.
Natasha, Jeanette, new people, I'm assuming, from your page as well. Nice, welcome you all to the Other Dimension. And Bonnie, bless her, saying hello to everyone. So, yeah.
Hello, Von. Hello, mate. So, I'm Russ, by the way. I'm Russ.
I'm Neil.
And then
I'm Dennis.
Rose.
Time to share it on the page.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, mate.
As you can see, we're very professional.
Yeah. I'm just going to see if he'll freeze it at the minute. At the minute, we've got a bit of a still photo. But you guys obviously work from Wednesbury.
Yes.
Says it in the name. Obviously down in...
not Wednesday, Wednesbury.
I know. I have to admit, guys, again, it was another name that I got wrong.
Everybody screws the name up, Ben. Don't worry about it. Wednesday. Wedbury been called Wedbury, whatever that is.
Wedbury, the new one.
Wedbury.
But yeah, going into obviously the main questions that always get asked, we'll sort of get them out of the way. Juicy stuff. How long have you guys been obviously doing paranormal investigating?
I'll start then. So, me personally, as a personal level, or as a team? Personally, or as a team, Ben?
Sorry, guys. Well, personally, and then as a team. Sorry.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I've been into the paranormal for decades, really. So, but past 6-7 years, I really took on the spiritual element of it and being interested in what I can do to help people in relation to what we're experiencing, etc., with my knowledge and what I've researched and been down the rabbit hole, etc. But yeah, so just 20 plus years I've been a curious bunny about it all. So yeah, but I've not just done paranormal, I've just done spirits, I've done virtually everything really. So I can touch a plethora of subjects. So from aliens to the universe to what was before the Big Bang. I just like to consider myself as a thick philosophizer of anything, really. anything that gets me through the nights, because I don't sleep very well. So
Nice.
yeah, that's how I started. I know you, Neil.
Yeah, with me, it was I'm a late comer to it, really. Yeah, I was invited onto a WP night just about 12 months before COVID hit, and I went on the night, had a thoroughly wonderful time. I've known Russ quite a few years now, and he invited me. He says, "Come and have another night." So I went on another night, and then one thing led to another, and he asked me to join the team. I joined the team, and then lo and behold, COVID hit. So we couldn't do nothing for 12 months. And then it's sort of ballooned the last 2 years, really. It's skyrocketed, but I'm still learning an awful lot. But what I have learned and what I have picked up has been nothing short of amazing, really. It's a continual upward curve for me, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it at the moment. Yeah. So that was me. Yeah, I've always had an interest in mainly UFOs, believe it or believe it not, and rather than the paranormal. But it's all the same.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, isn't it? It's but yeah, I've seen some in this short time. I've seen some weird stuff. So yeah, it's long may it continue.
Not just me, it's weird. It's in other stuff as well.
Yeah.
I met Russ back in September 2019 at Smethwick Baths. It's my first public investigation, because when I was younger, I was into all the paranormal programs like Most Haunted.
Yeah.
But I was always looking for a group to just do investigation. I could not find anyone. And I went to Smethwick Baths, and they said, "Oh, Wednesbury Paranormal's there." So Wednesbury, because I've been looking for one close by, because I live in West Brom, literally next to Wednesbury. And then as soon as I met Russ and I just opened loads of doors, carried on doing my own thing with other teams for about 18 months. And then last year, joined Wednesbury, and then, like I say, it's gone from strength to strength. My knowledge of the field, put myself out there, it's been great.
Nice. So yeah, it's all good then.
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain sort of clicked off then. Yeah. Like it's Sunday's show, guys. We know what happens on Sundays. My brain sort of fires off and off. But yeah, so some fair experience between all of you. By the sounds of it, Russ is the biggest culprit for like getting everyone involved.
Yeah,
he's our leader.
Definitely. Yeah. All these wanton strays, find them and nurture.
Because off the street.
Yeah.
Leads us astray.
That'd be the prison for me.
You guys have had an interesting day, though, haven't you? Because you've been over to our other partnership. Wrong thing. I have got that many names of different things in my head. Yeah. Haunted Museum of Stoke-on-Trent.
Yeah.
With Craig and Gemma. So, how's your day been there?
Yeah. I think they're watching this tonight. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, there is.
Absolutely amazing place. And I'm glad I went. Yeah, huge shout out. I went a couple of years ago. I think it's been 3 or 4 years, or 3 years ago. We went 2 years, perhaps.
Yeah.
And we was blown away then. For what it was the macabre history of the building. It was his artifacts. But I mean, since then it's come on leaps and bounds, and the extension, the new base room, what they've got set up now, that you can tell it's a place of pure intelligence. A lot of thought has gone into it all. The actual research, the art,
yes.
Even to the fact that the artifacts get moved around the building to increase the energy rather than remaining stagnant. I mean, just the intricate detail of the place just blew us all away, to be honest. And
Yeah,
the knowledge of Craig.
An awful lot of thought has gone into that.
Yeah, I thought I knew a lot, well, quite a bit, and then I meet people like Craig, and then I think, shit, yeah, okay. I still got a lot to learn, and but that's what I need at my stage in my career, you know, doing this in my hobby. I need people like that to feed off, like yourself, Ben, and learn things that I'm never going to learn in a million years, and it does that for me, it ticks that box, and so I love the place. And I mean, when we start our events there once a month, first being the 18th of February, we're going to do one a month there. So anybody who's watching and wants to come, book up one a month. I mean, the base room itself, you could spend all night in there because
you could do a night in the base room, couldn't you? There,
yeah,
the way they've done it between
them, so people who go onto these events with other teams, I'm going to mention names, etc. You're not going to experience Gansfeld. You're not going to experience Godhelmet. You're not going to experience atmospheric changes. So, you know, looking at changing the environment you're in by pouring out negative, positive energies, charges, etc. You're going to get experiences. You're not going to be able to do synchronized divination techniques in relation to scrying. You're not going to be able to do so much on these events.
How many places do you know where you can climb into a coffin for half an hour?
Yeah, half a coffin vigil, long coffin vigil, blacked out, cozy coffin. I mean, there's so much. Wheelchair, straight jacket, padded cells,
electric chair,
everything that we all need. Yeah, and more, to be honest, because we're always, you know, especially ourselves, Ben and yourself, being in partnership, a brainstorm with Craig and coming up with some of the best ideas for him.
Just today, what's that idea?
Yeah, I mean, it's just unbelievable. And anybody who's coming is going to absolutely thoroughly enjoy it for sure.
Well, you guys are the first group we've had on that have actually been there investigating. So it's quite a new one, because obviously we've mentioned them on the page. We're in partnership with them. We mention their shows all the time. Go over and check their lives out, everything. But it's nice to finally get a group on that's been there and investigated and can tell people that watch every bit of detail about it.
We've been there for 5 hours this afternoon. We've had, you know how hard it is to get an EVP. We've all sit there. You know, I'll rant and rave every time I go on an event. Mental, because I can't get the right conditions for an EVP. Well, I got them today, and we was blown away with the results.
We caught a couple of
scratching from a Dibbet box. Used 2 voice recorders. We got scratching on the one, and it was like coming from inside the Dibbet box. And God knows how to explain that. There was no clocks, no wristwatches, nothing there. It was just purely from that box. We got word associations in relation to the protection that was on that Dibbet box and what had been blessed. We was getting words in association to that. We was getting audio, DVPs in that room. This is in one room, this new room in the room. And we was only in there an hour tops. I mean, we got it all recorded and we'll release snippets. We got the word come through on the spirit box. We didn't know who it was. It come through. Craig knew it was one of the characters, one of the spirits there. And it came through immediately. Craig and Gemma knew that's him. That's the one whose item is in this box. And we didn't know. And that was crystal clear. So this is in a couple of hours of just investigating there. It's insane on another level, and it goes
totally another level.
Mm-hmm. Got Craig here saying it's not a.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you did say dark box. Sorry, I know you don't deal with the Jewish side of things. It's definitely dark box. Yeah, sorry, Craig.
Those people that don't know what a dark box is a collection of dark items. So writing, personal diaries, stuff like that, are all put into a box and creates a negative energy fluctuation inside the box. And these are completely different to Dibbet boxes. Dark boxes you can make yourself, and they will take on their own personal sort of entity.
Yeah. This box is sealed for life as well.
That's the one.
You should never have opened it. Craig opened it to have a look, didn't he? And he paid the consequences apparently. So it's fully sealed up again now. But trust me, it's a nasty piece of work. really is.
Yeah, once it's
That's
shut,
just
you
one
never
item.
open it again.
Yeah,
One
no.
of thousands in there.
Yeah, I mean, one of the main. Well, I'm attracted. I wouldn't say attracted to. That's a bit stupid, but one of the main artifacts in there that turns my stomach is the. I don't know if you saw it, Ben. The granny's nightgown with the blood and the vomit on it, and the cursed locket of hair. Because apparently when she passed over, she said, "If anybody cuts my hair, I'll curse you and haunt you." And they cut her hair in obviously autopsy process, and she did curse them and came back to haunt the family. So they got Craig's got the gown with the vomit and the blood on from when she died in, and the locket of hair. I mean, just looking at it turns your stomach and sends the heebie-jeebies down you.
I know they've had a lot of new stuff recently. We've not been up in a while. We've been a bit.
It was like last March.
Yeah.
I think March, and then maybe a month later or so.
Prepare to be amazed. Then if it's been that long, prepare to be amazed.
Just started making the next door when we last went up. So we
are. We was climbing over wood and blocks and tables the last time we were there, and the transformation is it's unbelievable.
It's funny. It's funny. I was laughing.
On it.
Yeah, I was laughing because you got Craig there. You got the 2 floors, all dark, demonic. Everything you want's there, and then he's done the seance room. That's got a dark overtone. Base room's got a dark overtone. But here you go. You can have this little corner, Gemma, and put some salt lamps in and a meditation mat. That's your bit. Crack on.
But we've got to put some Ransfelt in the back.
We're just going to do a quick catch up on comments, guys, because they're coming in.
Yeah.
They can proper thick and back.
Because we got Emma. She was there Friday night. She said it was fab.
Hello, Emma.
We've got. Hey, did you guys have any activity with Sarah?
Well, we was going to come on to Sarah, but I think so. I think we encountered her this afternoon, didn't we, for a little bit?
For a little
down
while,
the bottom of the staircase. Yeah, at the bottom end of the stairs. She was knocking for sure.
Yeah, big thud.
Yeah, big thud. And then we had the 3 taps, and she copied, didn't she? So
we had 3 come out an awful lot today, didn't we?
Yeah, she did. Sarah and Thomas as well. Was it Sarah and Thomas, the 2 kids?
Yeah.
We've got Eric, Tom. I believe beforehand. That's why I want to go there so badly. There's a lot of people that want to go to it. The only way you can go to it is by getting in touch with them and booking to go. Trust me, it is worth every penny. Even just the day tours are worth every single penny.
Just the tour on its own. The knowledge he's got is unbelievable.
Just don't rock up, because if you walk up and ask, say, can I go for a tour? You need to book well in advance.
Yes.
You guys have got to book. There is a very long waiting list.
Jane went on Friday as well. It was great. Wasn't it? I've never felt so ill on an investigation.
Russ was really
yeah, not me about today. I felt drunk. It was like, I don't know. When you get your sea legs and you're like rocking and rolling over the place. So yeah, it was a weird feeling. But
hello, Stove.
The one off Emma.
With the mannequin that appeared to move.
Oh, God, the old soldier, yeah. Soldier uniform. Oh, yeah. I can believe that. Freaky.
They've got a few mannequins in there.
Loads of people saying, hi, Jacqueline. I think I went a year ago with you guys.
Yes, you did, Jack.
Yes, you did.
Did Jack, I remember well.
Pizza night warning.
Yeah, we had the dodgy pizza from that pub, didn't we? Nice.
Got Eric. How do you keep everything contained in the building? I think that might be one for Craig.
That's one for Craig, really. Yeah.
He lets them wonder stoke.
Yeah. And we've got
you need to buy one, I'm afraid. Get rid of all the negative oil, get all the negative energy in there. I'll bring you one up.
It is as well. Yeah. Craig was telling us about the actual area that it is. There's loads and loads of stuff, activity going on in the area around them, not just the museum, and what's happened there in the past as well.
Yeah.
So it's the actual area as well as the museum.
It's a brilliant point location for absolutely everything.
It's sort of the centre of it, yeah.
Got one here from Bonnie. What are your personal thoughts on divot boxes and haunted dolls?
I don't. I'm sorry, but I don't believe in the divot boxes. I mean, I'm not saying there aren't any, but there's been an awful lot of replications. I mean, if you get your hands on an original one, then you've done bloody well. But people are just cashing in mainly on the divot.
Buy them off eBay.
Yeah, you're on the right show.
eBay ones, yeah. You need the real shit. Yeah.
Let's open them on the live.
Yeah, the real shit, I believe. But I mean, there's just too much. You know what? We need somebody like you guys to tell what's original and not. So
yeah.
You can't go to B&M and buy a box and then fill it with crap, can you?
You're on the right page. You're on the right page for slamming divot boxes. We don't believe in divot boxes on this page whatsoever.
Good. Haunted dolls, yes. A simple fact is, I'm not saying that I'm just going to haunt you, Barbie. I'm just thinking essence of energy.
It's the energy.
If some of you got attachment to a doll growing up, etc., obviously there's going to be a bit of imprint of your essence on there, and us being sensitives or using equipment, then why can't we touch that field of energy?
That's what we preach. It's all energy.
Yeah, it's all energy. Everything's energy.
Everything's an energy. Yeah,
that's what we all believe.
So it's just
an intelligent energy,
an energy imprint.
Yeah, a residual energy, an intelligent energy. There's energy fields all the way around, all around us, and we can interact with it, and that's what our beliefs are.
Nice way. And then we've got one from Kate. What's the atmosphere like when you walk in? Does it hit you?
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah.
I think all of us could agree on that one.
The museum definitely does. I mean, with the new base room, you're going to be walking through a dark corridor into a room that's dimly lit with candles, atmospheric as hell, Ouija boards on the walls, and no doubt there's going to be artifacts strewn around the place. I mean, and you walk in, and definitely a change in energy for sure.
And that's just the new one. The old one speaks for itself. Well,
the old ones are different energy as well altogether. But totally I mean, just the base room today was enough to give you the heebie-jeebies for sure.
I've got one here from Christina. Hello, Christina. It's been a while. We really hope you're looking after yourself. Question: did anyone ever get a child called Christopher there?
Not today. I don't think we have, but there's 17 kids there apparently in one of the families.
There's 17 kids.
17 children. So no doubt one of them is probably called Christopher then, if you're picking up on something.
Craig would probably have to tell you the answer to that one.
Yeah. Kristen was very good at what she does. She manages to pick up stuff all the way in Texas.
I can sense it from a picture of the aura that she's very sensitive. She can get it, No doubt. 17 children, apparently. Sarah, Thomas, 2 of them. We picked up on a Rachel today, didn't we?
Rachel, yes.
Rachel, yeah. So, and we got a lot of children energies coming into us. So, I've no doubt there's probably somebody called Christopher there.
Got Jacqueline saying yes, pizza. So I think
nice pizza.
Cake with. The Will One soldier mannequin looks like David
Wallace.
Wallace?
David.
I have to admit, I ain't got a clue who that is.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry, Kate.
Hang on, let me Google.
David Fallis. Is that Fallis? David Fallis. Was Joe Body's game or joke? Fallis,
We've got Chris from. We've got the Haunted Museum itself talking.
Yeah, I
think Chris is their regular ghost.
Yeah, we've been asked to. We're finally going to get to meet the team at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Jem has got plenty. I don't know what you mean. You got plenty of Jem.
Looks like David Wheeler.
David Wheeler, better known as Davis. Well,
yeah, the guy who plays It was in Harry Potter. Played the werewolf.
Ah, okay. I still haven't watched Harry Potter yet. So
I can remember the werewolf.
watched Harry Potter. Is that okay? Or Harry Twatter. Sorry.
I'll ask you, do you think what lies beneath the foundation easy to place? Memory is a major factor?
Definitely.
For sure.
There is a cellar under there, but it's Craig was saying it's too small really to go in. You could have one person, which is a really long cellar apparently.
Put the fact it's on the ley line as well. It's definitely on the ley line, and
Yes.
I'm finding a lot more old terraced houses and terraced are harbouring a lot more energies than say your traditional semi-detached, because this line of houses is, especially particularly on earth lines and ley lines, I'm just muster points for everything, really. You know, the whole block's probably haunted, as Neil said.
Probably is, yeah.
So, yeah, for sure. Major factor, 100%.
Yeah, we've got another one. What
was the museum?
I think a lot of these, Craig, if you're watching,
Craig is watching.
I think we need to get you on.
Craig says, for us making the history guys, book in for it. So we're giving out all the information now. It's basically terrace houses anyway.
One of the rooms I'm sure was a fruit and veg shop. I'm sure he said today one of the rooms was a fruit and veg shop. So where one of the main spirits. Passed,
Oh, I do. Hold up, guys. Bear with me. Can someone send a link over to Craig that I've sent someone so we can join in? If you're up for it. Because with my me with technology will completely and utterly screw it up.
All right. I'm just doing that now for you then.
Yeah, we'll go through the comments as we're going.
Let's have a look.
Jane saying it hit me upstairs on Friday for sure. A lot of people say that when they walk in.
Yeah.
Kate, oh my God, your sister will know Harry Potter professional. Yeah.
Professor Loopy.
Yeah, my sister's not on neither of them at the minute, so it's peaceful.
I've sent that to Craig. Craig's got that link.
I want to go this year, one way or another. Honestly, Annette, you will not be disappointed. The place is brilliant.
Annette, book with us. Book with Wednesbury Paranormal.
Yep.
Because we're doing the personal experiences there. And Craig, who's coming on in a moment, will tell you to book with us because we just know our shit. So.
Another one from Kate. How do you protect yourselves? Are you worried about attachments?
I've had about 3 attachments, and don't matter what I do, I can't get shot of them when they decide to come in. But you can water them down, dilute their energy. I do try to ground
yourself. Yeah,
I'm not doing a good job at it. I need more training. I think on doing that. I think I've lost the. But yeah, I've had about 2 or 3 recently.
Oh, we can see to that for you, buddy.
Thanks, mate. They're not
like a necklace, but I like to wear black obsidian necklace.
Yeah, same here. We all wear black obsidians, except for Neil. I think Neil's
in me back.
No, he's not good in there, is he?
No.
How do you get to put your hand down your trousers?
Sorry, guys, we can't. Got a group starting soon, I'm afraid. Just having a cheeky watch till we start the next time for sure. Yeah, we will arrange to get everyone on here. So with all your guys watching and that lot, we will get Wednesbury back on at some point in the future because we're going to get these guys on a lot. Because let's face it,
we have to get us all ourselves at the museum while we do a live together.
Yeah, we'll get full. We'll have to come over and we'll arrange like a full, obviously with Craig's permission and stuff, we'll arrange to do a full live chat. Yeah. So we'll get everyone sat in the same room.
Can I just apologise for Dennis because we used the word "woe" instead of "won't." We'll translate for you. Dennis, it's "won't we," not "woe we."
Let me just mute my mic.
Rusty's our interpreter.
Yeah, buddy. I want to go this year too. It's the travel.
All right, Ben will hire a minibus and he'll pick up everyone on the way.
Does sound like I'm going to have to do this.
We did mention that to Craig today. He needs to build a Premier Inn over the road.
Premier Inn.
There's one not far away.
Yeah, there is a Premier Inn in Stoke.
Yeah.
Are there any water courses running under there?
Like me, just conduit, perhaps mines, etc.
I wouldn't be surprised, Hal. I wouldn't be surprised because ley lines and, as you say, the water course underneath. I wouldn't be surprised. Don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised.
There's a couple of mills round the corner, ain't there?
Yeah.
So I'd imagine they would have had at some point in the past.
The two go hand in hand. I think the two go hand in hand. Ley lines and all these earth grids.
Yeah.
I mean, they all come hand in hand because water being the conductor. I mean, wherever we go that's haunted, there's always like leaky roofs and running gutters, and there's always that puddles of water lying around everywhere. Yeah.
Just out of everyone's curiosity.
There's never any toilets, so you've got to go somewhere.
There is an underground river that does flow through Stoke.
Is that? There we go.
In the moorlands.
There you go, Hal.
Flow straight across.
So there we go.
That would make sense.
I mean, you put the two together, and you got leave home, move to another house.
I ain't had a walk around with me rods actually.
Was the museum shop before, or was it housed? I think it was a motorbike shop one side.
Mm-hmm.
Fruit
and veg shop.
Yeah,
it was a fruit and veg shop.
Fruit and veg. Houses, fruit and veg, motorbike. There's all variations. Been that old. There's lots of variations, isn't there?
You must be paying your fans some good money because we've got one here. Wednesbury team are amazing. I've been on a few investigations with them. You're definitely paying these guys off.
Hello, Nat.
Yeah, bless you, Nat. Yeah. See, we are good to some people. Thanks, Nat.
We will do that brilliantly. So, we're going to arrange this in the future. So we will have.
I mean, the tour Craig will give you all when you come will just be in depth, and
it's worth going just on the tour.
Just for that, I've had it about 3 or 4 times already, and I can still listen, still learn. So, I mean, you'll want to go back. It's an addictive place.
You listen, you hear something different. It's great.
Craig does not mince his words when he's doing the talk. Me and Lou, when we went there, didn't tell him who we were or what our intentions were at all. And he just treats every single person exactly the same.
Yes.
He doesn't lie about any evidence or anything like that. Doesn't need to. The place speaks for itself, and they are brilliant there.
And Gemma's ace as well,
It was only after we told him who we were and what our intentions were, we spent up even more.
Your intentions come out,
While Bill I can send some blessed St. Benedict's necklaces over.
Yeah. I think the protection, I don't know if you agree with me, protection is what your own thought process is and what your own sentiment is to something. I've got an old St. Christopher that I wear whenever I go on. I think it's what you put into it. Don't you agree that a bit of your energy, your comfort, your belief system into one, you can? Don't you agree that you can? If you're getting the comfort and that negativity processed into that item, as long as you look after it, here you go. Neil's got one there.
St. Christopher, I've been in my wallets since day dot.
See, and if you haven't got that when you're an invest, you could be open.
Just after I passed my driving test when I was 17, so good.
I don't think it's always got to be based on this magic method of crystals, etc. It's what you feel confident in. What's going to give you your safety net? It's like carrying a teddy bear around or a comfort blanket. It's that type of thing, isn't it? Really. I know there are some spiritual aspects. Yeah.
That's why I'm not allowed to walk around with. Yeah, that's why I'm not allowed to walk around with shotgun anymore. Dennis
wears a lucky thong.
Yeah.
What?
Dennis has got a lucky thong. Royal Mail on with ER on the front.
Mankini, get right.
Nice.
You got ER on the front of yours, though. ER, Elizabeth Regina.
Got Von saying book it in, Ben and Lou, Premier would be the answer. Yeah. Got another question. See, that's what I'm afraid of is an attachment, but I want to be strapped in and tied down and blindfolded. No, what are you on about, buddy?
Eric, it's a museum, not a sex dungeon, mate.
we know what you mean, though, Eric. We do know what you mean.
Yeah, I think we kind of agree.
He wants to do an Estes.
Yeah.
Kate, are you 100% convinced spirits are real? And if so, why? That's quite a good question to ask.
Can I, as I said, we hit on it earlier about my own theory. I'm not sure the lads see because everybody's their own opinion, but I'm 100% sure that after all my research, there's an energy field around us.
It's energy, yeah.
Energy, and it floats around us all because the Earth's covered in this magnetic field, and it's all linked. And keeping it brief. And there's these pockets of energy that float. Some of them it's intelligent and you can interact with. There's others that are residual type based energies. Again, they can be played back in certain types of environment. But in relation to your granddad, etc., I'm still not 100% convinced. I don't know, but there's certainly something, definitely something that
it would also depend on your religious beliefs as well.
Yeah.
To a point.
Yeah, it is. Everybody's got their own opinion.
Everybody's got their own opinion.
Yeah, for sure. I've experienced too much to think that there's definitely nothing there. Or definitely something after we pass.
There's definitely something. Yes.
And I think we're in this vessel now.
It's a hard
physical vessel, and we're a spiritual or an energy that's having an experience for sure. And that's all we're here in this short experience. And then we'll move back to oneness somewhere into this big universal melting pot. So definitely for sure, something there got to be. But in relation to your granddad, dad, etc., I don't know what we're tapping. I'm not denying it. I just don't know what we're tapping into. What it is we're tapping into. Is it something mimicking? Is it something that your consciousness is manifesting that you want it to be? I don't know. I can't give the answer until we get a firm scientific answer. I'm not going to be 100% convinced, but yet there is something there.
Yeah. Which is why we keep doing it.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hell, absolutely. Often reroute waterways. Yeah, it's the aquaplane down there that a water flow runs all the way through. And that I've watched Craig for a long time. Love what he's doing.
I agree.
Watch his lives.
Yeah, Craig, bless him. Right, guys, we're off duty calls. Thanks a lot for all the support, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, Craig, thank you for today. We've got tons booked with him, so placebo effect, it could be Wild Bill, for sure.
Yeah, I am an ordained spiritual. I use one for silver. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how many do I send?
PayPal, Bill. PayPal. Phone you.
It's your own. Yeah.
So that provides great
Totally
protection.
agree, Hal. Yeah. No, spot on.
Exactly right. That is, yeah.
You get your mindset right. If you go in there and you're going in there with the wrong auroric field, you're going in there negative anyway. You know what? You're easy. You've got guards down. You're easier to attach to for sure. And walk into that negative energy. It's just negative is going to attract negative. So stay positive and look at it that way. Yeah, exactly right, Bill. Energies. That's what we say. Energies and entities. It's energies for sure.
It's a form of
obviously, for those that watch the show on a regular basis,
got loads of new people on.
Buster's here.
He was just a taffy looking all sleepy after us. He's just woken up.
Is that Jesse's puppy? Dex's puppy.
Yeah. No, he's only 5 months, bless him.
Oh.
I think everyone get the dog out. Where's Nala?
Nala's in the basket.
Nala's still in bed.
She's refusing.
I'll bring mine up, but she'd piss on the laptop. And the dog.
Would be nice if we can get to go with we obviously the other dimension's going to go up there with their little crew, and you never know what the future might hold, because we're going to be doing lessons out of Stoke Museum as well. I'm going to be running demonology and occultology courses from there, so
I'm going to get you organised.
and Lou's going to get it organised
and up to date with PowerPoint. Dun, dun, dun.
But yes, so we'll be working there, and no doubt we'll bump into you guys as well. Be working up there. So honestly, guys, the museum is going to take off like mad.
It already has. I mean,
It's
it's
already
telling me
has,
today
yeah.
it's global. I mean, you've got people flying all over Europe to come and have a look at it and have a go at it. So,
He's got a team coming out from Czechoslovakia soon.
yeah.
Yeah.
What I like about Craig and Gemma, they're selective of who comes and uses it.
Yes.
And he wants a fundamental knowledge base of you, a set knowledge base before you hire it out, because, you know, coming in and with a bunch of cat balls and your K2 meter, yeah, it's all fair enough and good, but at least appreciate the history, the knowledge that he's got, and the layout, and respect it and understand it before you're just coming in and, you know, chuck a bit of money at it. You know, he wants that level of respect and intelligence there, which is ideal for us. I'm always learning and taking on board ideas.
Everyone has a very high respect level for that place, and
Definitely.
we all have our own sort of level of, what word it is, reputation, and Craig's is just as high, if not higher, and the place does not want the reputation being dropped. If you ever plan on going there and you are just planning on messing about, it's not the brightest idea.
No, definitely not. You'll be kicked out.
Yeah.
So chained up, thrown in the coffin, sealed away.
Yeah. Well, Bill, stone type theory. Yeah, big believer. Definitely a big believer in that. And
for you, Russ.
Oh yeah, not part of the Matrix. Well, yeah, that's another lecture for sure. Definitely well built, but definitely something in simulation theory for sure. Yeah, I'm a huge big believer
That's
in that.
another Russ rant.
Yeah, another rant.
We get Russ. For those of you who are watching, we are going to get Russ on at some point as well. For me, Damon, Lou,
Aye.
we're going to be doing a conspiracy hour as well with Russ.
I just kind of sit in the background on the
Love the
conspiracy.
sound of that.
That's not my thing at all.
He's in his
There'll
element.
definitely the expletives on there, the bells, beeps.
We've got that coming.
Ben, Lou, will tell you now, you aren't going to wear it in each way.
Bill said there'll be some free stuff.
When it comes down to conspiracies, there's a lot of stuff I can drop as well. There's a lot of stuff we all could drop.
Definitely.
Send you some stamps, Bill.
Yeah.
Bill, thank you.
I believe we should weigh up our own experience, and if what you feel you are 100% it is real, then don't let anyone else tell you differently. Yeah,
Exactly. What you've experienced is not for anybody else to comment on. So.
Yeah. The net here, there is something here besides us. You can't possibly know things before they happen without being told. Yep.
Yeah, I agree. Can't disagree with that.
Wild Bill with
respect. Well, Wild Bill's a good bloke because he's always been around and he's always been positive with people. So you can't not want Bill.
Well, we'll say that the museum.
Hello, sir.
At the moment, it's currently 6 miles haunted in the UK, where I think after this year, it's going to have a quite shut up. It's got to be at least top 3.
It will fly.
Yeah. So Bill, you was on the Art Bell show, bless his soul. I used to love Art Bell. I'll have to look out for you if you was on his back catalogue. Art Bell was just class, and I mean, he was brilliant.
Coast to Coast as well, he was on.
Yeah, Coast to Coast. Well, Coast to Coast was Art Bell's program. I mean, Art Bell before he passed is awesome.
Von's looking forward to the conspiracy show with us.
Von, you won't be, mate. I don't know. Once I start, I can't stop.
The popcorn.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
A good 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours just on one subject.
What's your favorite piece of equipment for investigating? Why?
Go on, lads. You can do that one.
Ooh. Not so much favourites, but the one that often gets overlooked is your own senses.
Yeah.
You can't beat what you hear, what you see, what you feel. Regardless of, you can have all the electronic tech you want, but there's always a very slight chance that you'll pick up something wrongly. Yeah. It's so your own body, as far as I'm concerned, is the best form of equipment anybody could have.
Definitely.
I'm sure Russ will agree on that one from private experience.
Don't get him started on EVP.
You can buy as many cat balls as you want. So all of you there, get your fucking pets at home, whatever, buy your cat balls. They ain't proving shit. So until you can actually feel it, touch it, sense it, smell it, and you know, your camp balls, your REM pods, go and spend thousands of pounds on it if you want. The only thing I really rely on is a controlled EVP, class controlled to perfection. And some of the spirit boxes, not apps, I'm saying spirit boxes. I know we can use everything, try everything to get results, but there's something in linear sweep, in FM, AM, especially some of the higher frequencies. I've seen some unbelievable stuff, and people don't like the man, but Steve Huff, research him, he gets some amazing responses back, angelic responses that I can't explain. He's not conned it. They are proper linear sweep systems. I'm amazing, but plus EVPs controlled your own senses for sure. You know, I can't deny. But some of the others, the gadgetry that I'm seeing today is just turns my stomach.
You've seen before, haven't you, Craig? Craig. Sorry, Russ, my brain's just gone.
Yes, right.
You've seen yourself before when we've worked together. You've seen, shall we say, a certain spirit walk past equipment and not set it off whatsoever.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, definitely.
Did I hear it correct on a conspiracy show? Yes, we are going to be doing a conspiracy show massively with Russ, because me, Russ, and Damon can speak for hours on everything. So yeah, it might be a marathon show, to be honest.
Yeah, an all-nighter.
It's a series.
True. Can't be own feelings. Yep, 100%. Your gut feeling is always the best.
Sue's a great psychic medium too. If you ever check her out, she's really good.
So we will get you on the show at some point as well, if you'd like. We're
really
quite happy to get guests on.
Haunted Nights she works for.
Yeah. Okay, what's your stance on apps, necrophonics, ghost tubes?
We use them. We do use them. But
we do use them, yeah.
Also public events, isn't it?
Public, yeah, mainly just for entertainment, I know, but you can't get validation, tangible evidence from it. It won't sit down in the British Paranormal Association. But apps with microphones on your phone, like Amazon, Google, them shitty boxes, Alexa, they pick up your voice and record. Necrophonic does it. It takes what some of the fundamentally your speech, alters it and plays it back in this phonetic order. Because look, today we've been sitting there. It said all three of our names using necrophonic. Yeah, you know, all three of us went against because they heard us talking. There's something not right with it. No, it don't sit right for me. But again, it can be fun. But that's all it is. It's fun. It's not tangible. You can't go to you can't go to any associations and use this. So, but each to their own. I'm not knocking anybody who uses them because we do use them. I'm not going to deny it, but not getting tangible evidence.
Apps are a modern form of a Ouija board.
Yeah. Anything form of communication.
If you believe, rightly or wrongly, in what a Ouija board's telling you, then an app is perfectly acceptable as a modern equivalent.
As Lucy said.
But yeah. What did you say, Luke? Sorry.
Yeah, I was saying you can get a Ouija board app.
Yeah.
And I have seen it used, someone use it on an investigation.
You could get Ouija board toilet paper, it's still the same. I'm sorry. Anybody loves it's just about what you like. If you want to use it, you believe it, do it. I'm not denying it, but I'm just saying as relation to full tangible evidence, then
it's like when you use the phone app, it's an EMF. The phone doesn't carry EMF sensors on it, so how are you going to get accurate readings like that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's right.
Comment from Hell also, just because you don't believe it in something that
denial doesn't make it any less than real. to the observer, something you deny can still hurt you.
Yeah.
So this
yeah.
is why I have Lou.
It's funny on the screen because it's kind of like so bright, makes your eyes sting when you're reading it.
There is. I'm adamant that the negative energy, the energy pocket I'm talking about, there are negative aspects to that energy as well. And well, you know, Ben, because you deal with them every single day. And yeah, that can hurt you. They can affect you. They can change your mental status. Once your mental status hits -0, ground zero, that's when you're in trouble and you're in danger. And that's when you need help prior. But that's your most sensitive time, most treacherous time is when you're at low mental health. And they're there. That negative energy is there to suck it out of you, for sure.
Another one from Kate. Do you guys use an SLL camera? What's your views on them?
I used to.
It was
in the loft. I've left it in the loft because simple fact is,
you can get too many false triggers.
Yeah, the kinetic camera. I had one of the first ones, first person to have, and one of the ones in the UK, and they just map curtains, they map chairs, they map. And look, they're designed to create a figure, a stick image out of anything. That's what their prime function is because of the kinetic aspect of it.
Most people don't use an SLS camera right anyway. An SLS camera should be on a tripod, stationary, not moving, pointing at one object specific.
No object at a void.
Pick up, trigger off anything.
Keep it in a void, statically, tripod, as Neil said, pointing at an empty, dark, voided space where it can't map nothing. And then if stick figure appears then or tries to map, then you might have my attention or one of the lads' attention.
And if it was intelligent.
If you're walking around with it, it's just picking up curtains, it's picking up accessories on your table. And like people are using it as evidence. And I'm there going, what the fuck you doing, man? It's not evidence.
A location near us, and they were using an SLS camera, and they were pointing it up at a tree. Obviously, it was mapping the branches as figures, and now there's rumours going around that witches were hung in this tree. Oh my god!
Was the wind blowing by any chance?
I mean,
I can guarantee you 100%. No one was hung in them trees. If anyone's watching this,
yeah, we know the location like really well and the history of it.
I mean, there's a phone app now. I think it's Ghost Tube or something. Again, they're mimicking the kinetic, and it's not kinetic; it's face. So after it's trying to find faces to create the stick figure. I mean, oh Jesus Christ! I mean, use it properly if you're going to use it, at least.
That's why, Eric. That's why I picked your brains. Yeah. Well. Bill, most apps.
Exactly.
Yeah. Bill, I've got something to tell you here. People who design these apps, and I know some teams have got their own word banked apps, are actually going into the database, changing the word to suit the location they're at, and then filming it and saying, "Oh shit, look, it's said the name of the spirit that haunts here." And that's what they're doing. And this is what cheapskate frauds are out there at the moment. And it's diluting the work that serious investigators and people like yourself, Ben, are doing to improve an afterlife and deal with afterlife. Yep. And people are out there just for ticks and likes and pure ego shit are creating apps like this and changing them prior to an investigation to suit their needs. Yeah.
Okay, I totally agree with you, Russ. They have learned and have algorithms as well as using microphones and location setting.
Yeah.
Exactly, Kate.
And that your own body heat, cold, buzzing, and popping ears are the best indication of something around you. Yes.
Yeah.
I get popping ears, I get the humming in my ears, change of pitch. Yeah.
Well, Bill, and
how many apps do you know that make your hair stand on them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
None.
Bill, I always say to respect everyone's thoughts on subjects. To disagree just makes you think harder. Yeah.
To find out the answer. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't try to get people to believe like I do. I just want them to search and find out, not to be a follower.
That's right.
Everybody's got their own spiritual journey and their own belief journey, and we all go off tender, but we all end up coming back to the same journey. Everybody's there to experience different things as well. part of the growth. So I agree with Bill.
Eric, I was going to say, aren't you glad you have your wife? Honestly, Lou is my translator for everything.
Yes.
What about the Alice box or similar devices?
Yeah,
Again, I mean,
I have seen some decent stuff with Alice. Alice is one of the original. Alice Box is one of the original apps, if you want to call it an app. Now, again, I saw telekinesis. I don't know what you want to call it, where you can actually think to the Alice Box and it'll come out with a word. I've seen that happen. That is quite impressive when I've seen it.
Telepathic.
Yeah, I don't know. It's intangible, though, is it? To be, let's face it, Kate, it's good, but it's not can't be used as tangible evidence. Somehow, I don't know. It can't be. Tangible is going to be DVP, EVP. It's going to be some kind of footage of you being pushed, tugged, pulled, some kind of poltergeist activity that's not faked. I mean, this is what's tangible.
We've got Wild Bill, and I asked people to prove me wrong. Who knows? You might just change the way I believe, and I always learn something. Yeah, it's the best way of being.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll be learning forever.
We don't know it all. Nobody ever know it all.
The only time you know it all is when you're actually on that side.
Yeah.
How about a figure on an SLO responding?
I've seen this. Touch Dave, touch him, go and touch him, and then the warrior hand goes, or wave. Wave's the optimum one. Sorry, Jeanette, I'm not having it. I can't say a stick figure's got intelligence.
If you keep the camera static like you've asked, and then something appears and then responds to you, then yeah, fair enough. But
good point,
when you're walking around,
so Jeanette, was the camera static? Was it like we discussed, correct conditions? Then perhaps it might hold our attention. But
that's just our thing.
Comfortable one. No, wave. No.
Okay, you guys are proper on it. They are, honestly, Kate. These guys are brilliant. Even when you work with them, it's you can't stop laughing.
Carry on paranormal.
Carry on paranormal.
Benny Hill.
I like to use Naslate for possible proof. Yeah.
Fair enough.
For entertainment, but not possible proof.
What is everyone's preference for gathering evidence, EVP, photos, etc., etc.?
For gathering evidence.
Rush's EVPs. Always has been, always will be.
Always will be, EVPs. I've got about 17 voice recorders, and I always take 2 or 3 with me because they record in different frequencies, different bandwidths, etc. So, like today, we used 2. I used the Panasonic Zoom, and I used the special box that I've got. I'm not going to say what I call it, but special voice recorder I can use in the dark. And the 2 different results we got at the same time were totally different. Really good.
Nice.
Last 2 minutes.
Yeah,
sorry.
We're going to get through the last few questions, guys, because we haven't got that much time left. So we've got Bonnie. Can SLS also pick up drawings painted on the wall? Yes.
Yes,
Definitely.
Yeah. I think we all go for that one. Well, Bill, my main proof is still EVP tapes and digital. Yep.
Yeah.
Are we talking about Zap Bagans? Yes, we are talking about them. Yes,
we are. Yeah.
Yep.
The bane of every paranormal investigator's life.
Yeah.
Museum's crap. Stokes is better.
Yeah.
Museum's crap. Yeah.
Zach on fixing things to meet his needs and ratings. Yes, we all know that.
Yeah.
Too many questions and comments. Next time we'd have to go on to like an hour and a half or something.
Yeah. Last few questions. What are your all-time favourite locations? I'm pretty sure I know which one this is. What they're going to answer here. Anyway.
Well, before the museum, I suppose my favourite would be Guy's Cliff because it was my first investigation, or the first time I'd ever been on a ghost hunt, and the amount of activity that we got that night was off the scale. So it will always be Guy's Cliff House for me.
Go on,
I
Dan.
usually say Smerick. That's where I had my first experience, my first investigation. But I'm going to say Draco because the stuff that we had down there, unexplained that we've had down there, that light, no electricity, that just topped it for me.
Yeah, I've got too many to be honest, but it depends what genre you mean. Like, you know, castles, hospitals, schools. Yeah, there's not one all-time favourite to be honest, but I prefer a location with lots of history, lots of macabre history, and anything that's got a story that we can try and validate with whatever method we choose. You know, that's what I look for. But there's hundreds that I've done that I can say is my favourite. But I must admit, recent times I've enjoyed, apart from the museum, Morecambe Park Hotel. The Park Hotel, that was on another level, really, was an abandoned old hotel. Lots going on there. I can't explain a lot of the stuff we got there, but yeah, that's up there as a memorable one. You know, memorable is our word, yeah. Yeah, anyway, yeah, that's it. That's the word. I'm not very good with words unless I'm swearing.
Last question for the night, guys. Honestly, guys that are watching, we're going to get these guys back on at some point. Honestly, don't worry if you're not. You still got questions. But last one from Kate. What about using static guns to vamp up energy? Do you think they actually work?
Kate, all for that. Anything that's going to change the atmosphere. Any negative ion generators.
Negative ion generators at the moment.
EMF pumps, just chuck it in there. Anything that's not going to cause you headaches and nausea, but anything, you know, I was having a discussion today with Craig about something that's probably not legal to try and give us this everybody spiritual. I'm contemplating it, to be honest, but anything really that's going to change the atmosphere, negative ions. What else we talked about? Positive, negatives, EMFs.
Positive, negative, yeah,
anything at all that changes. So yeah, static guns, whatever you want to do. Anything we'll use, vapes, anything at all, anything that the spirit will like or attach to, do it. Why not? Experiment, try it.
Yep. That's the whole aim of the game, isn't it? Really, with the paranormal field, is experiment until you find the right stuff.
Experiment.
Yes.
Research. Read. Research. Experiment all the time.
So, guys, that's it for tonight. Unfortunately, we've run out of time. We will be getting Wednesbury Paranormal back on because, let's face it, it's brilliant to have you guys on. We finally got you on after all the years of me trying, but we finally got you on. So, honestly, guys, thank you very much for coming on. Guys that have been watching, again, thank you for all for spending your time to watch and listen to the show. If you've not done before, go check out Wednesbury Paranormal's page. Give them a like, subscribe, watch their stuff. If you haven't already checked out Haunted Museum, Stoke-on-Trent, find the link on our page. Go support them. Do everything else.
The Wednesbury fan crew in the comments.
Yeah.
Follow our page.
Yeah, follow our page. We're always here.
Page.
We've got shows Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
On absolutely everything.
Can I just say, Ben, Lou, keep up the good work. There's not many people do what you do out there. There ain't nobody really out there doing it, and you know, bringing knowledge, education, and safety really to a very dark and dangerous subject. So no, please, I'm glad you're my go-to anyway. You two guys. So,
we're always there to help. That's the main thing.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for tonight. They've been Wednesbury Paranormal, and we've been The Other Dimension, and we will see you guys in the room. Take it easy, guys.
See you later.